Hey guys, welcome back to Eric Reacts with episode 4 of Game of Thrones. This one is called Cripples, Bastards, and Broken Things. So I'm guessing it's about Bran, Jon Snow, maybe Tyrion. Broken Things? Not sure. Arya was training. We haven't seen... I don't think we saw Sansa all of last episode. We barely saw Robb, if at all, last episode. But yeah, lots of things seems to be setting in motion, and the show hasn't really crescendoed yet into something new or exciting. Haven't been any wars or anything, but a lot of political strife, a lot of interesting things being set up. Khaleesi, Daenerys, is pregnant with a boy. I'm interested to see how soon she'll give birth in terms of the TV show, like how much time will pass. Yeah, without further ado, let's get started. I'm excited to watch more. 3 eyes? He's dreaming. Oh no.
If I was cooped up all day with no one but this old bat for company, I'd go mad.
Wow.
Hodor?
Hodor?
Help Bran down the hole.
Hodor.
Hodor. Hodor. Hodor!
It's true.
Do you like to ride, Bran?
Yes. Well, I mean, I did like to.
I have a gift for you. You must shape
Schematics?
the horse to the rider. Start with a yearling and teach it to respond to the reins and to the boy's voice.
Oh wow.
Some
Aww.
kind of trick. Why do you want to help him?
I have a tender spot in my heart for cripples, bastards, and broken things. Your next tumble with Rawls is on me.
Wow.
I'll try not to wear her out.
What in 7 hours is that? They'll need an 8th to fit him in.
Oh, he's got a look in his eyes. He's got a look in those eyes. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Oh man.
He yielded. Yield. I yield.
Oh, he's too good.
You shouldn't call them savages.
I'll call them what I like because they're my people. This is my army.
The breath of the greatest dragon fought the Iron Throne, which
Whoa.
the usurper is keeping warm for me.
Gets burned away to nothing. Melted. Like so many candles.
Ow.
Ow.
That's very sad.
Yes, it is. What did I buy you for? To make me sad?
No, Your Grace. What if I only have girls?
I wouldn't worry about that.
The way he bowed, he never took his eye off him. Learning balance. All right.
Tomorrow, I'm going to be chasing cats.
Cats? Sirio
He
says.
says every swordsman should study cats. They're as quiet as shadows and as light as feathers. You have to be quick.
You will marry a High Lord and rule this castle.
No. That's not me.
That's right.
Sir Alistair said I'm to be your new watch partner. I don't see all that well.
Then what? What?
Come stand by the fire. I'm not going to get any better, you know.
Not with that attitude.
You can't get any worse.
That's true. Aww.
That one belongs to the Queen. And do you see that scepter pretending to read her book?
Larissa the Queen.
No, she's one of mine.
Ooh.
Just ask me questions is all, my lord.
What kind of questions?
Same questions that'll get you killed.
About my work, first.
If the day ever comes when that boy would rather wield a sword than forge one, you send him to me.
Oh.
King Robert's bastard son.
Oh.
How many do you think are in there with them? Huh?
5?
Guess.
5.
3. 4. He likes to do this when I'm on duty. Makes me listen as he insults my sister.
I'm not going to hurt him in the training yard anymore. Never again, no matter what Thorne says. He's our brother now, and we're going to protect him.
You are in love, Lord Snow.
Oh boy.
You girls.
Oh.
No
Ooh.
one touches Sam.
How many
many times do I have to tell you? You do not command me.
I wasn't.
Next, I want to braid my hair.
You've no right to a braid. You've won no victories yet.
Back to me. You've woken the dragon.
The next time you raise a hand to me will be the last time you have hands.
But I like girls just as much as you do. They might not like me as much.
All I could think was, what if I got her pregnant? She had a child. Another bastard named Snow.
So, you didn't know where to put it.
Oh my god.
Soft, fat boys like you. We'd have lasted a fortnight on you and still had bones left over for soup.
I hit the dragon.
Your brother Rhaegar was the last dragon. Do you want to see your brother sitting on the Iron Throne?
No.
The common people pray for rain, health, and a summer that never ends. They don't care what games the High Lords play.
Right. This freaking useless king sitting around doing nothing all day.
Why do they call you Littlefinger?
Arya!
Littlefinger.
Oh, it's quite all right.
Littlefinger.
They call him the Mountain.
The Mountain.
The Hound's older brother.
Ooh. Oh.
One evening, Gregor found his little brother playing with a toy by the fire. Gregor's toy. Gregor never said a word. He just grabbed his brother by the scruff of his neck and shoved his face into the burning coals.
Jeez.
Held him there while the boy screamed.
Oh, she's gonna see the freaking dagger.
Your Grace.
Forcing you to kill the beast was extreme.
You think?
Sometimes you're just a soldier, aren't you? Take your orders and you carry on. Suppose it makes sense. Your older brother was trained to lead and you were trained to follow.
I was also trained to kill my enemies, Your Grace.
Is that a threat?
As was I.
That was a very thinly veiled threat.
Lady Stark.
Oh, dang it.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was sorry to miss you at Winterfell.
Is that the black bat of Harrenhal I see embroidered on your coat?
It is, milady.
The Red Stallion was always a welcome sight at River Run. My father counts Jonas Bracken amongst his oldest and most loyal bannermen.
She's
The Twin
threatening
Towers of
him.
Frey.
Oh.
This man came into my house as a guest, and there conspired to murder my son, a boy of 10.
No.
I call upon you to seize him
Oh.
and help me return him to Winterfell to await the king's justice.
Jeez. Wow, so Robb is Lord of Winterfell now. That makes sense. We don't really see how he's handling the responsibilities, though, besides antagonizing Tyrion Lannister. Theon's situation is odd. From what I understand, he was captured as a hostage, but then raised beside the Starks. I have to wonder how loyal he is to the Starks, though. And then Tyrion and him were butting heads, and apparently Raz is quite the popular sex worker with Tyrion and Theon, and she's apparently also the one that Jon Snow almost had sex with, too. Apparently, though, he's only supposed to be like 14 or 15 in this point of the story, but he has a pretty full beard, so that's kind of weird. Also, that age is awfully young to be thinking about not betting a woman because he didn't want to create another bastard for the world. Sansa's in a similar situation where she has to think about things a girl her age shouldn't have to think about. Worrying if she only gives birth to girls. There's a lot of pressure for her. And Peter's story about the Hound and the Mountain, that's... Why did he have to tell her that? That scared the crap out of her, probably. I'm also really interested to find out what led to Jon Arryn's death. It's been implied that it's the Lannisters, and now Ned is following in his footsteps, and hopefully it doesn't get him killed as well. Peter, Littlefinger, seems to be helping him, even if it's only out of love for Catelyn, giving him advice about not trusting anybody, and even telling him about his own spy. Sam is actually quite likable, if completely useless at everything he's tried so far. I have a feeling he'll turn out okay. What was that Einstein quote? If you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. Yeah, so he's just not been suited. He's been measured up to this society's needs, and yeah, he might not become a great warrior, but maybe he can find success elsewhere. It's nice to see him and John get along, though. But yeah, he's bullied because of his current skill set and because it's useless for where he is now. I guess this is sort of a theme of this episode. Marginalized people are more likely to look out for other marginalized people. First with Tyrion and Bran, Tyrion making that schematic for Bran, and now with Jon and Sam. I found that to be true in the real world too. It's also interesting because the people who were at Jon's throat not too long ago have gained some respect for him and even team up to threaten the other recruit to not bully Sam. It's pretty interesting. When I saw Dorea in the tub with Viserys, I wasn't actually sure if it was her. And then I was like, that's the girl who taught Daenerys how to woo the Drogo, right? And I wasn't sure if she'd been sent by Daenerys or if she was trying to get cozy with Viserys for herself. She's very good at getting what she wants from men, and I wonder if that extends to women as well. She worked in a pleasure house. I guess at this point in time, it was probably all men, right? Who would seek their services. And of course, Viserys takes an invitation from Daenerys as a command and tries to beat his chest and show his power, but he has none. He's a baby lizard who thinks himself a dragon. And I'm glad that Daenerys has found her voice and the courage to defend herself. That quote, oh man, that was so good. The next time you raise a hand to me will be the last time you have hands. Jorah Mormont says that her sister Rhaegar was the last dragon, but I'm not so sure about that. Surely she embodies the dragon as well. And how cool is it that Tyrion fashioned a way for Bran to ride again? I wasn't sure what Tyrion's expertise was, but apparently engineering is one of his talents. Unfortunately, he had to run into Lady Stark in a pub where everybody is loyal to House Stark and House Tully. Probably more House Tully. It didn't feel good watching that unfold. I hope Tyrion will be okay, though I doubt he'd turn on his siblings to get out of that situation. That was a heck of a speech Catelyn gave, though. It totally gave me chills and would have been one of the most badass things on the show so far if it had been directed at the right person. This episode was really great, though, even though there was a distinct lack of Arya. I guess if that last scene in the episode from last time with her training with that guy was in this episode, this would be a 5 out of 6 direwolves for me for sure. But I think I'm going to keep it at a 4.5 out of 6 direwolves. What do you guys think of my review system? Is it working for you? Is it just annoying, stupid? What do you guys think? Anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, friends!